So starting sitting on your knees or in a cross-legged position, whatever's comfortable for you today. Start to bring your awareness to your mat and breathe in deeply through the nose and exhaling deeply through the nose. On every inhalation, lifting your shoulders up, and on every exhalation, rolling the shoulders down your back. We want to keep this rhythm of breathing throughout our practice today. Deep breathing really helps with the nervous system, calming the nervous system, as well as anxiety feelings and any depressive feelings that may arise. So taking a few more breaths here, or however many you would like to take or feel that you need. So on every inhalation, feel your belly expand, and every exhalation, feel your navel draw into the spine. So a few more breaths here. And just bringing your attention to the mat and gently pushing away any thoughts or things that pop into your mind during this time. Just bringing your awareness to the present moment. From here, we're going to do a really short breathing technique that actually will help to calm the mind and any anxious feelings that may arise. It's really good for if you're actually in the middle of a panic attack as well. So it's alternate nostril breathing. So just do another full round of breaths here. So one complete inhalation and one complete exhalation through the nose. And then we're going to place your peace fingers, so your middle finger and your index finger, whatever hand you're most prominent in. So I'm going to use my right hand today. We're going to place these in the middle of your eyes, so your third eye, and we'll be using your little finger and your thumb to block off the nostrils, alternating. So we're going to block off your left nostril with your pinky, and we're going to breathe in deeply through the right nostril. We're going to close off the right nostril with the thumb and then exhale deeply through the left nostril until your lungs are completely emptied and your belly expands. So keeping the right nostril blocked, breathe in deeply through the left nostril, blocking that left nostril off, and we're going to exhale out through the right nostril, so unblocking that right nostril. So this is one whole round of alternate nostril breathing. So you can sit here and do as many rounds as you like, but for the purpose of this video, I'll only do 3 rounds. So just taking your time. Okay, great. So once you've finished a few rounds of this, you'll definitely feel a sense of calmness over your body. Your heart rate should be down, and hopefully your overall nervous system is calm and stabilized. This type of breathing really oxygenates the body and the brain, helps to improve focus and overall body health. So from here, we're going to stay in our seated position, whichever that may be, and we're going to inhale our right arm up, interlocking the hands at the back. Then on the exhalation, looking up and just really opening your chest and your arms, feeling that nice stretch in the front of the body. Then we're going to inhale the opposite arm up and just swapping hands, and then exhale your chest open, looking up to the sky. So inhale your arm back up and back down to your side on the exhale. So just sitting here, we're going to do a few neck stretches. So sitting up tall here, we're going to inhale, gently roll your head to the left-hand side and then to the other side. So just going at your own pace here, feeling that nice stretch along the back of the neck. A place where we usually find a lot of our tension is from sitting at a computer or looking down at our phone all day. we can really feel some tension in the neck and shoulders quite often. And just doing a few rounds of this. Coming back to center, we're going to inhale our left arm up, and on the exhale, place your hand on your head and just lightly bring your neck and your head to your left side. Really feeling that nice stretch along the right hand side. You can gently pull your right arm down just to feel a bit more of a stretch. And breathing here for a few breaths. 2 and 1. So inhale your arm up and swap to the other side. Having a few breaths here, really feeling that nice stretch along the side. 3, 2 and 1. So inhale back to center. So we'll just do a few shoulder shrugs here. So inhale, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale. Bring your shoulders down your back. 2 and 1. So turning around to face the end of your mat, we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, folding over into balasana. So really stretch forward with your fingers and really extend the arms forward. And then exhale, really melting into the mat. Just having 3 breaths here. So every inhale you're expanding, feeling your back, your shoulders and your arms, everything expanding. And on the exhalation, everything melts away. 2 and 1. So inhale, looking up, and then we're going to exhale, walking our hands over to your left side. And doing the same here, having 3 breaths. So balasana is very nurturing, grounding. So anytime you do feel anxious or nervous, it's great to really get in touch with our child, our inner child, and feel grounded in this pose. So inhale, looking up, and we're going to exhale all the way over to the other side and having 3 breaths here. So you can walk your hands out or extend your arms just a little bit more to feel that nice stretch along the side there. It's just helping to warm up the body, getting ready for our practice today. 2 and 1. So inhale, looking up and gently walking back to center, and you can have another few moments in balasana here once more. Inhaling here, coming into a tabletop position. We're going to do a couple of rounds of cat-cow, and this will help to awaken the spine and really warm up the body. So just make sure here that you have proper alignment just to protect your wrists and your knees. So your shoulders should be in line with your wrists and your hips should be in line with your knees here. You want a nice neutral spine to start off with, and just holding your navel into your spine, so your Uddiyana Bandha lock. So inhale here, start to lift the chest and the tailbone to the ceiling, allowing your belly to sink to the floor. So looking up to the ceiling and feeling that nice openness and spinal stretch. And then on the exhale, slowly round the spine toward the ceiling and really start to spread the shoulder blades apart. So protract the shoulders and release the head, neck and tailbone to the floor. So continue this for as many rounds as you like, and coming back to a neutral spine whenever you're ready. So cat-cow is a really good way to really nourish the spine. It starts to promote blood flow to the spine, the neck and the head area, and just starting to get slow movement throughout the body. Any sort of movement is great for the nervous system, great for helping anxiety. It really helps to promote blood flow and oxygen throughout the body, as well as calms the mind. So especially yoga and gentle movements, it's really going to help with helping to release those feel-good hormones and neurotransmitters. that are usually found to be low in anxiety and depression. So when you're finished a few rounds of cat-cow at your own pace, come back to your neutral spine. Make sure that your head and neck are in line and your eyes are looking down to the floor. So slowly lifting your hands and placing the palms facing up, holding our navel into our spine. We're going to inhale, bending our elbows to the sides and just doing a gentle push-up. So exhale up, inhale down. So just doing a few of these to warm up the arms and the wrists. Coming back into a tabletop position, we're going to curl the toes under, inhale, and then exhale, lifting our sit bones or our tailbone to the sky and coming into our first downward facing dog. So just walking out the dog here. Make sure you're lifting up and out of your shoulder blades, so not collapsing and allowing your chest to collapse here. Ensuring your whole body is activated in this pose. So you can walk it out as much as you can, bring each heel to the ground, just warming up here. And we're going to take 5 breaths here. So ensuring they're nice, long, deep inhalations and the same long, even exhalations. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. So slowly walk your feet up to your hands, ensuring that your feet are at hip width apart, keeping your legs slightly bent here. So sucking your navel into your spine while you let your head and your neck hang here in Uttanasana, or standing forward folding bend. Keeping your legs activated, you're really allowing your head, your neck, and your arms to hang here and feeling each vertebrae really spread apart here. Every inhalation really nourishing the body and the mind. And every exhalation allowing the toxins to be removed from the body, any negative thoughts, just letting it go. So taking 5 breaths here. Just feeling most of your weight in the front of your feet as you hang here. This is great to do first thing in the morning as well if you've got a really tight spine in the morning when you first wake up. Great just to hang here for a few moments before you get going for the day. So just holding opposite elbows in this pose as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So inhale, letting go of your arms. We're going to exhale and slowly roll your spine up to a standing position, allowing your head and neck to come last. So standing in Tadasana, so mountain pose, we're going to just realign the body. Place your feet together, heels slightly apart, lifting your kneecaps up and activate the legs. Tuck your pelvis under. Uddiyana Bandha is locked, so your navel to your spine. Chest is in and shoulders are rolled down the back. Keeping your arms straight, spine is long, and the crown of the head is pointing to the ceiling. So placing your hands in prayer just for a moment here in front of your heart center. And we're going to inhale, raising your arms up, and then exhale, swan dive down into Uttanasana. Inhale here halfway, so placing your hands on your thighs here, keeping your spine long and straight, and then exhale, fold into Uttanasana, placing your hands beside your feet. Then we're going to step your left foot back and then your right foot back into plank. You can put your knees to the floor here while we chaturanga down. to the floor, keeping your elbows in here, placing your chest to the floor. We're going to inhale up to cobra, ensuring our shoulders are down the back and really opening up the chest here. And then exhale into balasana or child's pose. So inhale, we're going to come up into our tabletop position and curling the toes under, exhale into downward facing dog here. We're going to have 5 more breaths here. You can walk out the dog again, whatever feels comfortable for you today. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to inhale our right leg straight up into a 3-legged dog, and we're going to exhale, so squeezing the knee into your chest. Squeeze, 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 bringing it over to your right armpit. And just gently place your knee to the floor. So we're going to go into half pigeon pose on each side. It's a great hip opener, really great for anxiety, just to help nourish the body, open the hips. Sometimes you can feel quite emotional or some emotions arise when we're doing strong hip openers in yoga. So if that does arise, just be aware of it and know that it is a normal reaction, especially if you haven't done this pose before. So your knee should be placed just slightly outside the alignment of your hip, and your back leg should be straight. So just check your proper alignment here. So inhale, looking up, opening up the chest, and with your hands slowly walk forward on the exhale, folding over your leg just to where you're comfortable today. So you should feel a nice stretch along the glutes and the leg here, and a nice opening in the hip. You shouldn't feel any strong pain in this pose. So if you do, gently come out of the pose and just stay in balasana. Sometimes if you've got like a pinched nerve or hip problems, then you can. So I wouldn't want you to push it at the moment. So stay in balasana and just breathing deeply here. You'll still definitely get some great benefits from child pose. So if you feel that's what you need to do today, just go back there and we'll meet back there soon. For those of you who are staying with me in this pose, we just want to make sure that we're breathing deeply, breathing into any areas of tension we might be feeling at the moment. So on every inhalation, we're expanding the body, and every exhalation, we're contracting or closing in. So 5 breaths here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to inhale, slowly walk your hands back up to center and gently pushing yourself back up into a downward facing dog, and just moving here as you please. You might feel a bit of tenderness in that right leg and a bit of a difference. So just walking it out as much as you want here. So then on the next inhalation, we're going to inhale our left leg up to the sky, do another 3-legged dog, and then exhale, squeezing your knee into your chest over to your left elbow, holding it here, and then slowly placing your knee just behind your left wrist there. Checking again the alignment of your back leg, ensuring that it is straight. So inhale here, we're going to exhale, slowly walk our hands out in front, folding over our front leg, just coming to where you're comfortable at the moment. So if you need to stay in an upright position, then you can do that today. Otherwise, folding all the way down, stretching your arms right out in front, and then exhaling into the pose. Having another 5 breaths here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So inhale, walking your hands back up to center. And then exhale, slowly coming into a downward dog again and having another few breaths here, just while you walk it out. So from here, we're going to step back up into Uttanasana, looking halfway. Exhale, and then inhale, rolling all the way back up to Tadasana. So Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step your right leg back and then your left foot into plank. Knees to the floor if you have to, and chaturanga down. Inhale, upward dog, and then exhale, we're going to roll over our toes into downward facing dog. A few breaths here, and then we're going to inhale, looking to the top of our mat, and then stepping our feet to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway, and then exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up to Tadasana. Just standing here, realigning. We're going to place our feet as wide as the mat, and then inhale down to a squat position here. And then from here, really pushing our knees apart. And then we're just going to exhale. We're going to roll down to Shavasana, where we're going to finish our practice today. So finding a comfortable position on your back and allow your whole body to relax here. We'll do this for a few minutes, but you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. It's really great and important to do at the end of any asana practice. Once you do get comfortable, try not to move as long as you're in Shavasana, so that your body really relaxes after your practice today. So lying there, close down the eyes and allow yourself to slowly drift away, letting go of any disturbances from the day, and only focus on yourself, your mat, and your deep, lingering breath, right here, right now. As you drift away, imagine a beautiful beaming white and purifying light floating around your feet as it starts to circle around them. You feel its warmth as it circulates one, and then the other as it slowly drifts upward to your calves, circulating around both calf muscles together, and then moving its way up to your knees, purifying and energizing them. The beautiful white light then travels up towards your thighs, circulating 2 or 3 times, and then to your pelvis, sending warmth and healing energy to your internal organs, and then up towards your belly. You feel a sense of calmness now radiating your lower body. The light finds its way up around the chest, filling up your heart, your lungs with the most beautiful, loving, comforting energy that sends an uplifting energy throughout your whole body, and a sense of absolute joy washes over you. The white light reaches your throat, and there it circulates another couple of times until it reaches your head, where it creates a wonderful tranquility over your entire body and in your mind. It has quietened down the mind chatter, the negative thoughts, and is encouraging positive thoughts and self-love. The white light then gravitates over your third eye, stimulating your intuition and creativity right before it reaches the crown of the head, where it beams out of the crown chakra, forever energizing, forever protecting. Now just lay there for a few more moments if you can, taking in this beautiful, magical feeling. The light has left you. You feel warm, secure, and completely relaxed. Keep this feeling with you for the rest of the day. Namaste.